Hello everyone, it's Ross Kelly, CEO and Realtor with Lovins Realty and Investment Company, and this is Simply Vidalia, episode number 6. And on today's episode, we're at a great little locally owned business for about 30 years now, McCords Guns, restaurant and convenience store located in Higgston, Georgia, just right outside of Vidalia. My special guest today is owner-operator Miles Zachary. Miles, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
Well, we appreciate you taking your time out this morning and opening up your business to be able to come in and do an interview with you. We just want to be able to reach out and kind of tell the community, the few out there who don't know who you are, what this business is about, just a little bit about yourself. So I've said your name, Miles Zachary. Why don't you just take a second and tell us about Miles?
Well, my name is Miles Zachary. I was born and raised in Baxley, Georgia. Moved over to the Toombs County area in 1993. And when my father bought Onion City Farm Supply down in Lyons, Georgia, which we've now owned since 1992, so for 26 years now. And we moved over back in 93. I went to school at Robert Toombs Christian Academy, graduated from Robert Toombs in 1998. Got my degree in college, business management. Ended up graduating from Bruton Parker. Spent some time playing some baseball in college. Bounced around between 3 different schools, Huntington College in Montgomery, Alabama, Mercer University, and Bruton Parker. And then I went back to work with my dad after leaving college and graduating. And then he got sick with cancer, diagnosed with cancer in 2009, and passed away in 2012 when I had to take the reins full time. I decided about a year or so ago that I wanted to look for another opportunity to do something different, and met with Mr. Hugh and explored some other opportunities. But after meeting with Mr. Hugh and Miss Shirley, I really felt like that this would be a great opportunity for me and my wife Holly. And then we have 2 little girls, Hayden and Henley. One's 7 and one's 5. And so we decided that it's something we wanted to do, and I decided that I wanted to make a change.
Well, good. Well, you know, like I said, Hugh McCords started this over 30 years ago. I can remember as a kid coming by here getting gas on our way to the river to ride boats and jet skis, even as I was a young boy. So I know it's been here a long time. It's been an established business. I've seen it grow over the years. You know, I know it used to be called McCords, I believe, just gun and bow, but it's been so much more. You guys have been, you know, packing out so much out of here than just guns and bows. Why don't we start with the outdoor supplies? Why don't you tell us a little bit, before we go into other aspects of the business, a little bit about the guns and the bows and the other outdoor supplies that you guys offer?
Well, Mr. Hugh McCord has been doing he's had his FFL for, I believe he told me, 42 years. He didn't have McCords at that time. He's only had it for 30 years. But I believe he's been in a gun dealing business for 42 years. He's also, by his own admission, a machinist. He's an excellent gunsmith, and so he's done some marvelous work on different guns and all through the years, and since I've been here, being a gunsmith. When I came on board, I didn't know a lot about gunsmithing or a lot about the gun industry. I was more familiar with the fertilizer and chemical industry. So he's been able to teach me a lot about the sporting goods area, but at the same time, I know a lot about marketing and selling, and I have a lot of buddies who hunt and fish. And I decided, by a chance encounter with a young fellow named Corey Googe, that I wanted to get back into doing bows because we won McCords Gun and Bow. So we decided to do that, and we brought on board PSE as our main line, and we're going to bring on at least one more line, possibly 2, and carry some more lines of bows. Also going to do bow work. So, you know, I guess you'd say we have bow techs, gunsmiths, sell guns and bows, ammo, and anything else that you might need in that area.
Pretty much a one-stop shop. I mean, you've got it all. I've been back there and walked around. You've got the bows, you've got guns, you've got ammunition. I've seen tree stands. I've seen, you know, game calls. I've seen scent blockers. I've seen you pretty much have it all well-rounded, encompassed with the outdoor industry. Anything that somebody would need for hunting and fishing, or hunting, so to speak, they could come in here and pick it up.
That's correct, and we want to continue to grow that. We want to continue to grow that business, and we're entertaining the idea right now of hosting a turkey day toward the end of next month, maybe the very 1st of March, in which we're going to bring in some pretty pretty well-known guys in that industry. I don't want to say too much yet until we get started with advertising and all, but things like that to start growing that area of the business, the bows, the turkey season, things that we'd like to capitalize on.
Well, good. Now, I walked in here this morning. I mean, it smelled great. It smells great every time you walk in McCords. Now, we walked in about 9 o'clock, so I know it got started way before then. What time do your workers get here to start preparing your breakfast menu?
Well, Miss Mary gets here at 4:15 every morning to open up the store. And we open at 5 Monday through Friday, 6 on Saturday, 7 on Sunday. So they start preparing breakfast at 4:15 Monday through Friday, a little later on Saturday, a little later on Sunday. And the staff that prepares the buffet line every day gets here somewhere between 6 and 7:30 to make sure that the food's prepared and out and fresh by 10:30, 10:45.
Okay, now you serve breakfast from what times?
We serve breakfast from 5 to 10 Monday through Friday, 6 to 10 on Saturday, 7 to 10 on Sunday, and we serve lunch from 10:30 to 2, 7 days a week.
Okay. What are some of the items that people that come in the store can expect to see on the breakfast menus in the morning?
We have everything from fresh sausage, smoked sausage, sausage patties, bacon, fried eggs, cheese grits, ham, cured ham, scrambled eggs, pretty much anything you could get anywhere else around in short order fashion, we have available on our breakfast menu.
A good wholesome Southern breakfast.
That's right.
So you can come in and get a biscuit, or you can get a breakfast plate.
Yeah, biscuit, breakfast plate, sausage dog, breakfast sandwich, anything that you want to have for breakfast, pretty much we can get you covered. And one thing that we're going to add too is it's kind of a good timing that we're doing this. I've just hired someone to come on board, and we're going to start opening both registers, which is something that's been suggested to me before I took over and since I've taken over.
Okay.
But it's been something that I've kind of hesitantly been considering, and that's going to start happening here within the next couple of weeks.
Good.
So that's going to help free up the lines, get people in and out faster, and we'll be able to serve more people every morning.
Well, good. This is like you jump right into this business and you're already analyzing. I mean, you have a business degree, so you're already analyzing ways to make it better, more efficient, more customer friendly, and it sounds like you're taking actions to make that happen. On the lunch menu, what are some of the items that people can expect to see when they come in here for lunch?
Well, we only have 3 signature days. Our 3 signature days would be Wednesday, we fry quail every Wednesday. Friday, we do seafood buffet, which will entail boiled shrimp, fried shrimp, catfish fillets, deviled crab, clam strips, things of that nature. And we do try to fry a little chicken still for people that can't eat the seafood.
Gotcha.
And we, on Sundays, always put a huge spread out. Usually always consists of dressing, and we change the meats up. We may have turkey and ham and chicken. We may have, I believe this Sunday we're going to have grilled pork chops and hamburger steak and fried chicken. Change it up a little bit. But those would be the 3 signature days. The other days of the week, we try to keep it fresh. We try to change it up, but we always offer. We've swapped over our salad mix to a spring salad mix. We've brought in tried to make it where our menu holds a healthy meat option every day.
Okay.
So that people that want to come out here and maybe have a salad and a healthy meat option, we already have the vegetables. So we try to keep it as fresh as you can, but when you're serving that many items a day, it's hard to completely change the menu every single day.
Yeah, I understand.
But we try to keep things changed up, and I hear we have the best fried chicken around. I would agree, but I definitely know we got some of the best hamburger steak anywhere. Good. So the food is really good, and the cooks do a good job. Good.
Well, it's always hot. I mean, it's always fresh. There's always steam rolling off the line. And every time I've come in here, everything I've had has been wonderful. Now, other than guns and bows and the outdoors, the breakfast line, the food buffet, what else do you offer in the convenience store? I mean, you have a full line. I mean, I've seen drinks, snacks.
Yeah, and going back on the food side a little bit, one of the things that we're going to start to move a little more into, I've done a little bit of it, But you know, I can bring in aged meat and sell certified Angus beef, you know, ribeyes, filet loins, and you know, crab legs, shrimp. I mean, whatever people would want, sausage. I can sell all of that stuff, you know, from a cash and carry side as well. That's something that Miss Shirley used to do a lot of, that she capitalized on. But one of the things that I did when I took over was I wanted to bring back the lottery sales and bring back the beer and wine, you know, to the store, and also then figure out a way to reincorporate the cash and carry some as well.
There you go.
So that's some of the things that I've added back to the front would be the beer and wine and lottery. Good. And we reset the store to try to make sure that we had plenty of room to put chips and snacks and have drinks and all. You know, we also we bake fresh cookies, we bake cinnamon rolls, muffins. So there's always something going on around here, non-stop, 24/7, all the time.
Something for everybody.
Yeah, something for everybody.
Well, good. Well, also now going outside of the store, you have gas, you have diesel. I've seen propane tanks. What else do you offer?
Outside, you know, we sell corn. As you were mentioning earlier, we have tower stands, 2-man tower stands out back. Big trucks park here. Never have charged them anything for parking here. You know, feel like that's something that we could do for them. I've considered getting into to doing ethanol free gas. Okay. That's something that we've looked into a little bit. May wind up going that route, putting in some ethanol free for these outboard motors and such, and Polaris Rangers and all. And one of the things that down the road want to move into a little bit maybe is some feed, a little more feed and seed here. Okay. But right now we sell corn. We buy rattlesnakes. Okay. You know, so outside wise, that would be probably the main things, you know. Yeah. Well, if you get in and start wanting to carry a feed and seed, let me know. I know a good supplier down in Lyons. Yeah, we still have the store down in Lyons. We still have Onion City Farm Supply, and we've been there 26 years, as I was saying earlier. The guys that are running that store are doing a great job, and they've been in the industry a long time themselves. We're still trying to provide the area with that service, and you know, I wanted to get it to move into another opportunity. I didn't necessarily just want to pick up and walk away from Onion City, and I left it in good hands with the guys that are running it, and I'm always available as well. But yeah, we've developed a pretty good clientele and pretty good reputation through the years down there as well. Yeah, absolutely. Well, I tell you what, Miles, it seems like you're hitting a home run here. You're doing a great job. Now, if I'm not mistaken, you post your lunch menu every day on your Facebook page. Is that correct? I do on my personal page as well as on the McCords Gun and Bow page. Okay. We also offer, if people want it faxed, we'll also fax the menu to them. Okay, great. Mm-hmm. So that's something to think about to viewers. If you want to get a daily menu of what's being cooked that day at McCords, just give Miles and his guys a call, and they'll be glad to fax one over to your business, or check out the McCords Facebook page. Well, this is it, Miles. This is your opportunity to attract or to address the viewing audience and invite them to come out and see you. Well, I mean, first of all, I'd just like to say thank you. The support has been overwhelming. I am very flattered by the amount of people that have come out and shown me support, that are friends of mine, that have always said they'd do business with me if I had something that they wanted to buy, but most of them didn't want to buy anything. They had to go work in the yard, you know. So yeah. But you know, now that I have everything, that you know, there's no way they can get around it now. That's right. I've got a little bit of everything, but I really appreciate the support. It has been flattering and overwhelming, the amount of support that we've garnished from all of our friends and the community itself. And we hope to continue to provide everyone with the best service we can provide, the best food we can provide, and we just always strive to be a little bit better. And if there's anything we can do, or that you'd like to see us do, feel free to give me a call. Feel free to drop me a message on Facebook, and I'll be glad to listen, because we just want to get better, and we appreciate the support. Well, good. Now, lastly, what's the physical address here so people can find you? Physical address here is 3180 Highway 280 West, Vidalia, Georgia, 30474.
Good.
And phone number is 912-537-4609 or 912-537-0475.
Great.
And we'd love to have everybody join us.
Well, good. And again, Miles, thank you for having us, brother.
Yeah,
I'm
man.
proud of you and proud for you. Thank you for what you're doing in this community, and keep on doing what you're doing. We're going to keep on supporting you.
Well, we appreciate the support and all of the things that we want to support the community as well. And
That's right.
I know a lot about what you do, and I've always tried to help as well. And I appreciate you coming.
That's one big team.
That's right.
We all win together.
That's right.
Well, there you have it, everybody. Miles Zachary at McCords Guns, Restaurant and Convenience Store in Higgston, Georgia. I'm Ross Kelly, CEO and Realtor with Lovins Realty and Investment Company. We'll see you next time.